Righto, so now that we're here at the job, basically a demolition job, I've got to go and put the rest of that brick over there into this skip, and we're going to tidy up a little bit, and I believe we're dropping that big tree that's over there by the house. Right, So as you can see now, both skip bins are full. I've made sure they're full. I've accidentally dropped some between some, but the tip's gonna come and take one of them away, tip it out, bring it back to me so I can continue filling it with brick. Then I should also be able to collect this stuff as well. Either chuck it in this corner if I can, which I probably will, or it's just gonna have to come back and go into the bin when it comes back. So the plan basically is, once that bit of brick over there is gone, plus all that stuff behind the house, and then once all that's gone, I'm going to push this green waste pile, the rest of it into there. That pile's going to stay there. There's another green waste pile in there with wire in it that I've got to move out here as well, and then we're just going to be tidying up the backyard there with the rake bucket. So that's the plan. I've just got to wait for someone to come and pick up this skip now, because there's not really a lot I can do. Oh, I tell a lie actually. I can move this pile over here, and then I still got access to all that brick from that side anyway, so we'll give that a go. But man, it is getting hot. The worst part about this machine is the aircon doesn't work, so I've got to have the windows open, but then obviously with the dust and that, if I close the window to keep the dust out so I can breathe, that's fine, but then I start sweating like a pig in there. So it's catch-22, isn't it? Oh well, we'll continue on as we are, and we'll try and move that green waste pile over. Hopefully by then I'll have the skip taken away. after reconsidering my life choices after non-alcoholic vodka, I think we're just gonna just go for it. Oh, this is perfect, just what I need. What do you reckon, lads? Anybody want a knife? It's been hot, it's melted. Keep that for, it broke. It's now selling a knife for half off. My plan now, so this footing right here, I can't believe I just snapped the right. Now the only question I have is where the does that pipe go from there? I would assume it continues on straight. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's a smart idea. Let's go and have a look at the other side of the wall. Oh, good. That'll run underground, and it's probably where is it? It's in that hole there, so I think it's gonna run straight to the, it's going straight to that tap, and there's no hot water on that tap, so it won't be going to the hot water system there. It's gonna come out of one of them on the wall. The other thing I didn't consider is that this under here goes underground. The pipe would not go through that, but I shouldn't have to dig that far down anyway. So as long as I am very careful with how I'm scraping shit off, like if it's under that, that's just bad luck. But all this brick and shit, I've got to get out of here. Righto, so what I might do instead, just so I've got access over there to that, where those bricks are there, I might try and move all this green shit out to that pile. My other skip should be picked up very shortly. But let's just try and get all of this shit out first. I'm going to shut the windows here because I don't feel like getting slapped in the face by a tree again. Right, so after selling my soul to the devil for the willpower to pick up the rest of these bricks, we're almost there. I got my skip back too, so I'm happy. Oh yeah, beautiful. Right, so the plan here now is now that most, I say most because there's still a couple around, but now that most of the bricks are now in the bucket of the Bobcat, I can come back through with this rake bucket empty, and we can smooth off this area around here. Jesus. And that'll give the tree lopper access to back here, smooth access. So we're gonna go do that. Speaking of Tupop, with all this dust, I should probably go and have a look at the fucking air filter as well. In the last episode of Brick or Shit, we got a lot more shit than brick. So let's go throw all our brick in the yard. It's just my revs, so I'm not granny. I can't explain to you how filthy this is. Look at my legs, man. I can draw on them. That's insane. Even my drone, it's just covered in shit. My arms. This is brutal. But basically, I've got that brick pile mostly out the way. Some of that shit right there I've got to take out. And that got a couple of bricks here as well. I'm going to move. And we're going to come back with the rake bucket and smooth it all off. And then we'll be out of here. Okay, so I have noticed something with this Bobcat. Just when I turned it on just then, the temperature needle was slightly higher than usual. So I suspect it is time to give the air filter a little bit of a blowout. How much battery do we have on this? Jesus. Ah! Ah! Oh, why won't that go up anymore? Ah, that's it. Don't do that. I don't. I'm just gonna take this off. Yeah, the engine temperature needle was bouncing around a bit, but it, like just below halfway, and it usually sits at about a quarter. So it was bouncing around halfway, and then it went back down to a quarter. But it's never bounced before, so I'm going to assume that this is getting a bit hot. So I'll take the filter out, see how it is. Oh boy, that is she did be cooked. Jesus. Alright, let's not shake it out here. Let's go around the front here. Okay, now that the Bobcat's on the truck, basically we'll recap what we've done. So all this stuff here that was at the back, all the brick that we had there and pushed up there is gone. Then that skip, which will then be taken away. All that green waste there is going to stay there. It's got to get sorted. And then we use the rake bucket on the backyard here, just to make it smoother and easier for the tree loader to get in here and do this thing with this tree. This extra footing that was down here, I've taken it out, and even that little bit of wall that was still there, I've taken that out as well. But this is what looks like finished, and yeah, we'll be back here another day to deal with this tree. Apart from that, this is the cycling pretty well done. There's a couple of bricks over there that I'm going to move by hand, get them out the way, and yeah, that'll be it. I'll go talk to the owner and let her know that we're done here for now. And yeah, I shall see you guys